What's going on, guys? Pete from PeteIsop.com. It is day 69, no pun intended, and I'm glad you guys are back. Today was a very exhausting and tiring day. Not because I really did much. I mean, I did what I normally do and what I had to do, which is coach. I had meetings with my coaches, took care of Phoenix, worked on some projects. But the night before, I didn't sleep. It's just one of those nights where yesterday was a lot. Like, I did a lot. I did a lot of working out. I did a lot of extra things that I have in my passion, which is wrestling, right? I don't know, I did that because that said wrestling on it. It's a wrestling shirt. And I did a private with one of the high school wrestlers just to help him out. You know, just a kid that I know has full potential and he's eager to learn, and I want to just take an extra hour of my day that I have to work with him, and I also work with our coach Ames. Just working on some takedown and basic techniques because that's all the kid needs. You know, a little bit more confidence, a little bit more skill. Nothing to where that's going to, like, it'll make a difference. You know what I mean? But the act of doing this is what I'm trying to teach is not only him to get better so he's successful inside his next couple seasons because he's only a sophomore, is that hopefully one day he does the same for someone else. You know, and the act of giving is not something that I want anything in return, right? I don't want anything in return. The only thing I would like to see is for him to maybe one day realize that he has the potential to change someone else's life, and giving some of his time to someone that needs their help, that he realizes that needs their help. And that act or that characteristic or that value is something I hope instills inside this one kid. You know, that's just something that I know giving does, you know. And another thing, the reason I didn't sleep is because I helped another crankster out who just recently, about a year into jiu-jitsu, and he has trouble on technical neutral skills, which means he doesn't know how to take people down that well. He's not comfortable doing it, and after watching video, I saw a couple things that I could help him with, so I stayed extra hours after crank was over, and I stayed, you know, and I stayed there till about almost 10:30. Got home and I was just amped up, you know. I felt good. It felt good to help and coach, because that's what started all this, guys. What crank started was started from me being a wrestling coach and helping kids that just needed someone there for them. At some point, I wasn't the best wrestler, guys. Like, I was mediocre at most. But what I had was the giving attitude, and I had the ability to relate with the kids, the ability to relate with people that are younger than me, and talking at their level, you know, speaking that same language. And I know I could do that, and that's what made me a coach, you know. And then from there, I learned years on how to do it more, became more technical, and learned a lot through seminars and coaching and all that. Shijimabu, you know. Shijimabu is a new word. But I helped him out, and I got home and I just started watching videos, and I just laying in bed, and it's one of those nights you're not going to go to sleep. So I sat on the couch, watched some TV, tried to deload my mind, and it wasn't until about 1 o'clock, and I woke up at 3 something, you know, to get ready for the 5, and I was literally walking dead. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. And, you know, those type of days when you go, it's like, it wasn't even going out for me, but you know, like when you go out and you think it's a good idea, and then you know you have shit to do the next day, and things just keep piling on more and more and more. Like, I'm not taking a nap this time, and then more and more and more, and that's just the type of day it was. And, you know, I'd like to say that I survived it, but right now I'm gonna go to sleep, and it's definitely before 9 o'clock. So, on that note, I want to thank you guys for coming out and watching this day after day, week after week for the next couple more days. And tomorrow is definitely Ask Pete video. So that's what I realized do it too, is that when I do Ask Pete videos, it kind of counts for me as a video because I put a lot of work into it and I put a lot of thought into it. So I will do a blog that day, but I really don't have to because that's 2 per day and it's loading my YouTube channel really high. So yesterday was day 68 with Ask Pete. Today's day 69 with a vlog. Tomorrow's going to be Ask Pete again, and that'll be day 70. So I'm going to do it that way, unless there's something really, really important that I want to talk about, and then just mumbling through whatever it is. But tomorrow is when I make that video, so I count it as that day, not to just use up so much space on my YouTube channel. So I'll see you guys later. You know, the message of the day is that if you can help someone, the act of helping is contagious. The act of giving is contagious. And if you do that one thing for someone that needs their help, especially if it's a young person, you're teaching them that people actually give a shit about them, that people actually care about them, and that one day they're going to care about someone else that's special, and they're going to help them out too. All right, I'll see you later. This is Pete, PeteEsper.com, day 69. Subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys soon.